Well, what can we say? Papua New Guinea would have to be one of the world's most beautiful places, and with perfect waves peeling on its outer islands from November through to April, it's the type of destination tropical dreams are made of. Rich in Pacific Island culture and bloodied with history, New Island, the most northeastern province of Papua New Guinea, offers the adventurous surf traveller a trip they will never forget. It's not just the waves up here, there's so much to see and do. The fishing is awesome, the diving amongst the best in the world, with corals and World War II relics, planes, boats, you name it. There's big guns in the jungle, left by the Japs. There's wildlife like you wouldn't believe. There's smoking volcanoes. There's road trips to Rubio. There's trips up the river, Apocalypse Now style. There's mountain springs. There's villages full of island life. Party with the pickaninnies. There's even the eel lady. You gotta check these eels out. The perfect wave has done its yards in New Island, and we can offer you the surf trip of a lifetime. These days, big planes fly to Kavieng, a good base for a trip up here. The perfect wave offers either boat or retreat style accommodation, with good relations with Tiki 2, PNG Explorer, Noosa Island Retreat, and Rubio Plantation Retreat. Why not combine a safari with time on both? Here's the lowdown. Noosa Island Retreat is an earthy, eco-friendly retreat right near Kavieng and one of the ultimate places to relax. Tropical surrounds, bungalow-style accommodation, take the big house or an overwater bungalow. It's mosquito nets and ceiling fans in these parts, very comfortable nonetheless. Rooms can be arranged to suit your group's needs. All the rooms are great, centrally located and decorated a la PNG style. The bar seems to be a focal point in the evenings, and awesome food is served up all day long, every day. There's tons of bird life and plenty to do to keep you entertained. Inclusive boat transfers take you from island to Huey's Fun Park just nearby. Right-handers, left-handers, all types of waves, mellow to terrifying, are at your disposal. Noosa Island Retreat has been a favourite place for surfers for years, and advanced bookings are essential. The Tiki 2, a 10-metre cat, operates from Noosa Island and is owned by Adam and Danny.
It's a basic boat. It's not a luxury vessel, but it's ideal for the environment it works. Good shallow draft for access to inside the reef areas. Good sailing performance. Well, that becomes a feature of the trip itself, the actual sailings.
The Tiki may not be huge, but caters towards smaller groups of surfers who just want to get away from it all and surf some of the most far-flung and uncharted waters in the world. Hoist the sails and point the boat at New Hanover. There's waves to be found up here. It gets the same north swell as Hawaii. Take a visit to a village, fish your brains out, eat sashimi every day. Watch beautiful sunsets set over what you could call the closest you'll ever get to a real surfer's paradise. And when it comes to safety, you can be assured you are in capable hands. Tiki 2 has all the safety gear you need for a trip into uncharted territory, and despite the pre-misconceptions, PNG is a safe and friendly place to travel.
The greatest risk to personal security comes from the waves and the reefs, but as long as you know what you're doing, you can manage to stay out of trouble.
Papua New Guinea, done aboard the Tiki 2, is like the best camping trip you'll ever do. Then there's Rubio. A trip to PNG isn't complete without a road trip to Rubio. Newly opened and run by an expat Hawaiian family, the retreat is situated on an operational cocoa plantation adjacent to a beautiful beach.
And so everything that you see here, the buildings, the food, everything either comes off the plantation itself or comes from the surrounding community.
All the rooms are brand new and set in an idyllic location. Rubio is the place to go for a true get away from it all experience. Detox the body and soul, eat fresh and just enjoy the trip. Swim in the local spring and conduct your own search for your own perfect wave. They're here, no doubt about it.
There are no crowds on this island. There's several breaks within walking distance. There's several breaks we can drive to or take the boat out to, and If the surf is up, you'll find some place to surf that you'll be by yourself.
And to top it off, we have the PNG Explorer, a purpose-built surf and dive charter vessel. This boat rocks. Leaving Kavieng Harbour, the PNG Explorer can take you anywhere. This is a boat for those who want to find perfection. Head off into the sunset and wake up in your own private lineup. Andrew and Jude, the owner and operators of the PNG Explorer and formerly owners of the Exercitus, have been running charters to the outer islands for years now.
We've had a cracker couple of years, and this year's our busiest year so far. So we worked out the old girl. The Exo's been good for the run as a converted sort of surf charter vessel, but we're looking now to step up to something a bit bigger, over 20 metres, and accommodation and more luxurious, I suppose you could say.
Well, Papua New Guinea, Australia's own little Africa, only a few hours flight away. Take your next surf trip somewhere new, exciting and raw. Take a step back in time and see a unique part of this world, blessed with an active sea, full of waves and fish, a real surfer's paradise. Call the Perfect Wave on 1300 00 Wave or email us info@theperfectwave.com.au.